Cold press juicer ads make you feel that you will be soaking in wellness right from the moment you sip that juice. But if your juicer is making pure juice, what if it's also stealing the best part? Today I will show you why a simple smoothie made in your mixie can give you deeper, longer benefits than an expensive cold press juicer. And yes, today we will talk about my special ingredients that go into the smoothie that impacts your hemoglobin, heart health and much more. And you will discover why this matters for your family. Keep watching because the garbage bin is where the hidden dietary Velcro may be taking away the most valuable part of nutrition. Shall we begin? Just a short while ago, your children gulped down that refreshing glass of carrot juice. But in less than an hour, they are back into your kitchen asking for some snacks. Amma, I want biscuits, chips, etc. Does this sound familiar? Want to know where is the catch? You bought that cold press juicer because it feels the right way to proper health. The machine hums and the glass fills up. And then you open the lid and scrape out that sad pile of pulp and trash it into the garbage bin. That dry pulp you throw away, that is the Velcro to which a surprising amount of antioxidants stay hooked. That leftover fruit or vegetable pulp isn't useless roughage. On the contrary, it is the plant's food matrix. I like to call it Velcro because a lot of the good stuff clings to it. Polyphenols and other antioxidants don't always float freely in the liquid juice. Many of them stay stuck to the fiber. So when you discard pulp after juicing, you don't just toss texture, you toss the slow release package that would have otherwise traveled with you, keeping you satiated many hours through the day. Let's look at what this food matrix does in real body terms. Fiber in your food holds on to plant compounds physically, not allowing your small intestine to absorb all nutrition at once and finish the story in 30 minutes. Why does this matter? It matters because fast absorption can feel like a quick high followed by a quick sharp drop. The same way a sweet sugary drink can get you all charged up and within a short while a sugar crash follows that leaves them feeling drained out. When you blend instead of juicing, the fiber stays in the drink, just broken down into tiny bits. This massively increases the surface area of the fiber, creating more Velcro hooks to bind to. Those bits actually reach your large intestine where millions of your friendly gut bacteria lie in wait for their meal. Herein lies a not so well-known importance of a diet high in fiber. As your good gut bacteria binge on this dietary fiber and ferment it, those important plant nutrients locked in the Velcro get unlocked, finally available for absorption by the body. That is not all. The bacterial fiber fermentation creates an extremely beneficial set of compounds called short-chain fatty acids. We will look at this in depth in a future video as part of our dietary fiber series. You will see it clearly with children. If you give them juice, even a healthy one, they start circling the kitchen soon after, hunting for biscuits or chips. But try feeding them a smoothie with the fiber still inside. Its presence stretches inside the digestive tract longer. That stretch sends "I'm still full" signals up to the brain for much longer, adding more slow controlled release of important nutrients all along the way. And did you know that fiber also acts as a physical trap for cholesterol in the digestive tract? By binding to cholesterol-rich substances, dietary fiber prevents them from being absorbed into the bloodstream, sweeping them along with other body's waste and eases it out as a highly relieving poop. So, if you already own a juicer, use it for occasional fun, but don't call it daily health because your garbage bin should not be eating better than you. Okay, so if fiber is the nutrition delivery truck, let's look at a special smoothie combo that turns beetroot into an excellent blood flow support. Let's talk about what's inside beetroot that makes doctors and runners pay attention to it. Remember this video about the importance of nitrates in our food? Nitrates can have a significant impact on blood pressure and heart health. Because if your blood has to flow smoothly, your blood vessels need to be dilated with ease rather than constricted and tight. And you don't need a fancy supplement for this. Your local sabziwala already has it. Beetroot. Let's look at the nitrate path in simple words. Foods like beetroot and leafy greens carry something called inorganic nitrates. Once you eat them, a biochemical process starting from your saliva and ending in your stomach transforms those nitrates into nitrites and finally into nitric oxide. This is the secret key which helps blood vessels open up so blood flows smoother and even your cells can use energy a bit better. Watch out for a full beetroot video coming where I will explain this whole nitrate story. If you want to catch that video when it drops, subscribe now and click on all notifications. Because I know how it goes. We see a video and then forget about it until we want the information again and we start guessing or googling. And now a small caution, and I will say it calmly because healthy food need not have any fear. Those nitrites, particularly from processed meats, in the absence of some plant nutrients like ascorbic acid, caffeic acid or ferulic acid found only in plants, can react in a strong stomach acid and form some unwanted chemicals called nitrosamines, which are known to be cancer causing. That's why some people hear nitrates and instantly panic. But as I pointed out, if you are primarily a vegetarian or vegan, you are not likely to encounter this issue at all. But there is a solution in your kitchen that can handle this even more smartly, the Amla. In the Mull point of this video, you will discover why adding Amla to this smoothie is like capturing two birds with one stone. So, don't skip the Mull point because this one detail changes the way how you look at a beetroot drink. Without further delay, let's dive into my pink power smoothie. Here are the ingredients for my pink power smoothie. I've taken half a peeled beetroot. I've taken 3 small amlas. If the size is big, we can take 2 amlas. And the amlas have been preserved in turmeric water without salt. I've already uploaded the preservation method in a previous episode. As far as greens is concerned, this time I have taken Karpooravalli leaves, as it is known in Tamil, or ajwain leaves, or the scientific name is Coleus aromaticus. With respect to the greens, we can use any greens which is easily available. It could be curry leaves, it could be dhania or coriander, palak or spinach, any leafy greens that is available or growing in your home garden. This quantity is sufficient for smoothie for 2 people. I will be chopping this and adding it in the mixie jar. Some basic prep helps in the smooth functioning of preparing the smoothie. This beetroot has been peeled and cut into big chunks, and this dabba I store it in the fridge, and this is thanks to my hubby who does this every single week. Now here is the amlas which have been soaked in turmeric water without salt. This are the amlas that I've taken from this container with the turmeric water. If you remember in the episode of preservation of amla, I have very clearly insisted that this turmeric water should not be wasted and it could be used in many different ways. I use it to blend my smoothie. So these are the Karpooravalli or ajwain leaves. Then comes the beetroot. So let's chop it into smaller chunks. Our hearts will be very happy having this smoothie. Okay. And now goes in the amla. See, it's nicely soaked, so soft. And discard the seed. It's very important to understand that we are blending and we will not be discarding any fiber. We are just going to be blending it, mixing it in water and having the smoothie. No wastage at all. No cumbersome process of straining. This turmeric water in which the amlas are soaked, I'll be using it as and when I'm blending. So here we will blend this. Adding this turmeric water. Again I'm adding, I usually add it in installments so that there's even blending. It's blended. Sometimes small chunks of pieces are there, that's fine. So now let's transfer this to a container and add more water here. So now let's transfer this blended pulp into a container and putting water so that this will get cleaned. The lid also has got the pulp. We'll wash the lid. Add more water. If you like your smoothie thin, then add more water. If you like it thick, then add less water. So give it a good stir and our beetroot amla pink power smoothie is ready. As I said, there may be a few chunks here and there, but that's fine. It's a nice crunchy feel. So here goes my pink power smoothie. Here's the second glass. So here's my pink power smoothie. What a wonderful way to start my day, isn't it? No sweetener added, no salt, but it's really tasty. Let the taste of the amla, the greens and the beetroot just soak. Let's experience the natural flavors. But we are so used to, adding salt and sweetener that for the initial days when you have it without all those, you feel that the kick is missing. But over a few days, you will develop that taste, flavor and start enjoying the drink. I am now used to it, and this is extremely good for your heart, hair, skin health and overall good health. So do try it out. And after I complete drinking this, I'm going to share tips and tricks for making this smoothie. As you have seen, the one thing that my pink power smoothie did not include is a sweetener. I would suggest you too to start it unsweetened. But if your family, particularly your children, need that sweetening boost, you could try adding a few dates or a spoon of honey or a spoon of jaggery powder. But if this smoothie is part of your weight loss plan, then definitely skip the sweetener. This smoothie is just not about fiber and nitric oxide. That's where the irons and the greens come in. I would suggest you can use whatever greens you have in your hands. I have extensively used Malabar spinach in my pink power smoothie when they were thriving in my balcony. You should watch this video to understand how easy it is to grow Malabar spinach or basela in tiny spaces even with limited sunlight. And honestly, there's definitely a money angle because groceries, veggies and fruits do not come cheap. With juicing, you might require 4 or 5 beetroots to fill a glass of juice. And then the machine spits out pulp which you have paid for but throw away. With a smoothie, one small beetroot can do the job as nothing gets trashed. That means less waste, less peeling and less money stress. That's much more with much less. A practical tip if your children are new to beetroot or vegetable smoothies. You can start with half a glass and add a little sweetener. You can slowly increase the quantity over a few weeks. You can share your ideas of how you make your smoothies extremely tasty for your kids. Leave them in the comment section below. Now keep watching because the Mull point is where I explain why I add amla and greens to the beetroot. This combo is an unexpected power multiplier. I hear your question. If nitrates can in some cases turn into carcinogenic nitrosamines, who wants that stress with a healthy drink? As I said earlier, if you are primarily on a vegetarian diet, you need not worry about this issue. But if you want to be certain that you are safe, then Amla is the answer. Here's why. In my recent video on the smarter way to preserve Amla, we discovered how this small berry packs in much more vitamin C than lemons and oranges. This vitamin C can step in like a bodyguard in the stomach because it can effectively block nitrosamines forming in the stomach. This one detail can change how you look at a beetroot drink. Now, let's talk about greens. Their presence make this a smart iron drink, but usually our body can be a little stubborn with absorbing this plant form of iron termed non-heme iron. That's where Amla makes a difference because vitamin C helps your body absorb non-heme iron better. So the same handful of palak can actually do more work inside you. This matters a lot in pregnancy and breastfeeding or for those who are anemic in spite of eating greens. There you have it, my pink smoothie powered with Amla. If this video was insightful, a like will make the YouTube Baba happy. Don't forget to share this video to reach this wonderful smoothie idea to your near and dear. Remember, if your garbage bin fills up with pulp, that's not wellness. That's your money and nutrients sitting in the trash. So, choose a smoothie over a juice. I will see you soon on another video. Until then, munch and mull. Hey, have you subscribed to Munch and Mull? Do click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive notifications of my newest videos uploaded every Saturday.